Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. We're going to be watching The Foster Season 1 Episode 14. This is called Family Day. If you guys would like to follow me on Twitter, or you guys would like to get early access to my reactions, or would like to watch the full reactions over on my Patreon, the links are down below. Let's get into this episode.
We would like to move forward with your adoption.
Callie's too?
We certainly hope so.
Okay.
If Callie decides that she does not want to be adopted, do you want to be adopted without her?
I'm trying to drop a class. Coach doesn't have anyone else on the team at that weight. He's gonna have to pull me from the bench.
That takes serious dedication. Since you're dropping weight, I guess you won't be eating this?
Look at his face. He's like, I can't believe she just did that.
Pretty great. Am I too old to get pregnant? I guess I just want to know, is it even possible?
Lexi. Oh god, this is gonna be so bad. He's gonna get caught. I knew it. I knew someone was gonna come in.
Sorry.
Oh shit!
No.
Oh
We need
no!
to establish some ground rules. When you see this on the door, it means I'm taking a little Jesus time. What's so funny?
I think I know what Jesus time means.
That's not what I mean.
Oh.
It's yours.
I think we can accept it.
Look at it as a belated wedding present.
Wedding you didn't come to?
Wedding you didn't attend.
No, I mean the wedding I wasn't invited to.
Well, that's a convenient way of looking at it, Dad.
No.
I told you not to come unless you could really support our marriage.
Well, I have been nothing but respectful towards you and Lena and the family, and I've accepted your lifestyle.
My lifestyle?
Picking fights.
You know, I'm really trying here, Steph.
Please, just take the car back, Dad.
I do think he's trying to make up for not being as supportive as she would like him to be, you know?
So, what's it like? Do you have any beefs? Are you on the bug juice? Who's got jigs for you if you have to dance on the blacktop?
I
What?
have no idea what any of that means, but things here are okay. Busy.
Jesus?
I'm good. Big breakfast.
I think Jesus is gonna get sick
Chinese,
from this diet thing that he's on right now.
Chicken and
Wonder what's going on with Jude. He's acting weird.
Jude, I'm sorry. It's okay if you're angry.
Not. You always push everybody away. I just never thought that you'd do it to me.
Oh, Jude, I was trying to protect you so you can get adopted.
I am getting adopted. With or without you. Steph and Lena already started the paperwork.
I think she thought she'd be happy, but I don't think she's
Want to explain why?
100% happy.
She's applied for our independent living program. She's trying to get her own apartment.
I can't do this. It's over.
I didn't write that.
Well, someone did.
I
Oh.
don't even have my phone. Somebody took it from me. I thought he threw it out. I'm gonna kill him.
I mean, how is a 16-year-old girl allowed to live on her own?
I don't know.
How's she even allowed to make that choice so soon? Shouldn't there be some sort of cooling off period before we let a teenage runaway make a major life decision?
It makes me sad, too. She has an entire lifetime to be alone. Why make things so hard on herself now?
What has he got?
Okay, I know that you didn't throw my phone away. And I know that you've been texting Brandon.
I was doing you a favor.
I don't need any favors.
You can't have a boyfriend while you're in here.
Is it pills for
Wait.
the hormones to be a guy? I don't know what they're called.
So you're telling me
You just locked me out without my book for over an hour so you can have Jesus time with another girl?
Wait, what's Jesus time? You on the computer with Lexi. Oh.
Emma, stop it.
I hope you don't think that you and I were gonna have Jesus time.
You can't just write rules as you go. You can't just lock me out.
Ooh, violence.
He
Hello.
keeps putting his stupid hat on the door so he can have Jesus time.
Wow. True.
She must have laughed.
You can't throw things at people. That's not how we solve our problems here.
Jesus kicked me out of my room.
And he shouldn't have.
Doesn't mean you need to be
I was
violent.
gonna hear about it, but that's not an excuse, honey.
Call it his room. His room?
He threw something at Jesus just like a real little brother.
They're so cute.
Your hormones.
That's what I
Can't
figured.
wait any longer to be put in an LGBT home or to turn 18 so I can get a doctor to prescribe them.
What about your parents?
Don't approve. They think that me being a boy is just code for me being a lesbian, which they're not cool with either. I had to do to survive, pay for the hormones. Got busted, got sent to juvie, got sent here. I've been off them for a few months and my body is freaking out, reverting back to... I need to use your phone to call my hookup so I can get back on the hormones. The Brandon thing was just
You're being a dick.
me being a jerk.
Are they safe? Hormones?
Yeah. Yeah, they're exactly what I would get if I was allowed to see a doctor.
Well, just tell me when you need to use the phone and I'll give it to you. But no more impersonating me.
Deal.
Oh my god.
We just need a few minutes.
How'd you know she was here? You think
She
you're gonna
told
stay
him.
here all alone with your biggest temptation? We gonna hit up this 7-Eleven. We need...
Where else are we gonna eat our breakfast?
Oh, well, I do make some serious pancakes.
She's got like his whole life planned out with him, but
And
what
I
does
can
he want?
serenade you anytime you please.
You guys are not being realistic. You're 16. Well, at least she's 16. I don't know how old he is. Is he 16 too? 17?
What happened? Becca found Cole unconscious in the bathroom.
You OD'd.
There were needles on the floor and this next to it. Anyone know anything about that?
Was he trying to do too much at once to make up for the months of not being on it?
He told me they were just like the kind that a doctor would give him.
Well, they may be, but they cause a tremendous amount of side effects, which is why you have to get them from a doctor.
How am I screwing it up? None of you want to be here. We're just here because the court made us.
Yeah, but we ended up here because we didn't have nobody to look out for us.
And you've got people.
Yeah, you've got your brother.
You got a family that wants you.
We're operating under the assumption that we're right and he's wrong.
He is wrong.
Yes, of course he's wrong, but in his perspective, he's right and we're wrong. So maybe he is just trying to meet us halfway because he loves you and he loves our family and he wants to keep that relationship with us.
Would have been a better gesture coming to the wedding.
In all fairness, you asked him not to come to the wedding unless he changed his beliefs.
Yes, his bigoted beliefs.
Steph, it would be like if he invited us to dinner, but only if we registered Republican first.
That's really want this car.
Oh, that is not fair. This has nothing to
Steph
do with
is
the
not
car. I'm just thinking
listening.
that this is a real opportunity for you to talk things out with him.
Well, if you want to get pregnant, could be now or never.
I didn't think I was smart enough or funny enough or thin enough for him to ever really love me. I couldn't ever trust, so I couldn't ever commit. I was so sure that everything was going to be taken from me that I took it away from myself. I don't really know why, Callie, but you do the same exact thing. But you need to realize, if you keep making decisions the way you've been making decisions, you're going to ruin every good thing that comes your way. No matter what it is, no matter how great it is, you're going to blow it up because you don't trust it.
Telling them where I was, what happened. Just really thought they would come.
Oh, is she gonna give him the phone?
I know where I need to be now. I need to be here.
Hey, Dad?
I hope her dad's like okay and he's not like laying dead somewhere and she's gonna feel awful.
Don't worry, I'm not here to yell at you.
Hey, Dad.
Dad.
I know I called it, but I... Okay, guys, so that was the end of episode 14. I don't know why that made me so sad. Didn't really have, like, a particular strong feeling for the guy. But I called it. I guess I just feel bad for the way she's gonna feel. Or the way she's... her feelings, you know, that's coming. Personally, I've never been through, like, losing a parent. But, you know, I've lost people. So I know. Sorry. Alright. The episode. I mean, we have Lena, who I think wants to have a baby, despite the fact they have, like, all these children. She's too scared to talk to Steph about it right now. But she did find out, she had tests done and she found out that she is still good to have a child, should she want one right now. But it's like, if you want one, you need to do it now. Because at her age, things can change drastically very quickly. So, I don't know how old they are. I'm gonna guess, like, late 30s. So I'm gonna guess, like, late 30s. Just because, you know, they have Brandon. At least, you know, Steph does. So, I mean, depending on how old she was when she had him, I mean, I really don't know how old they are. We had, Callie, trying to keep her distance from everybody again in the house, the Fosters, you know, everybody except for Brandon. Brandon, she's like already like planning a life in this apartment that she's gonna try and get when she, you know, goes out on her own. I mean, she sounded like she was already talking about him like moving in with her, and you know, there's no way his parents are gonna agree to that. Because I think he's like 16 or something, so it'll still be like a few years before he'd be able to do that. I mean, once he becomes 18, there's nothing they can do about it, so. I don't know, but it seemed, at the end, because of everything that happened with Cole, Cole was taking, hormones to help him be a boy, in body, not just, you know, the way that he feels inside, you know, because genetically he is a woman, but he feels as if he is a boy, so he's trying to take hormones to, I don't know the correct words to use here, I don't want to, like, offend anybody, but, you know, just take hormones to reflect the way he feels. I guess. I don't know. He's trying to be a boy in body. Obviously it wouldn't, like, complete it because they need surgery for that. But, you know, they have to take hormones and just work your way there. And he doesn't want to wait until he, can do it. Like, he has to be, 18 or something? I think he said, before he can legally go to a doctor and get these medications and stuff. And I think he was getting the medicine illegally with a dealer, and before he was in this place, and he was taking it for a while, and then I guess his parents found out about it, and they don't approve of the way he feels, and so they just kind of like, you need to be a girl, act like a girl, or get out. And so he got out, and he was off the medication for a while, so his body was going crazy, you know, trying to revert back into a female. And so he tried to get the medication, which is why he took the phone, and I think he overdosed. I think he tried to take a huge dose of medication to make up for the months that he hasn't been able to take it. And obviously that was a bad idea. And he had a seizure and got knocked out. Seems like he's going to be okay. At least from that. We did find out like the whole texting Brandon thing that he was doing was just to be an ass. And he admitted this much. And I really like that he had opened up to Callie about all this. And that we had saw a genuine smile. I had my reservations about Callie being like, well, when you need the medicine, just let me know and I'll let you use the phone. And that's what made him happy. But it's medicine and you don't mess with medicine. Even stuff that you can buy off the shelf is dangerous if you take it too much. Or you mix it with another medication. So, medicine is not something you screw around with, okay? You need to make sure you talk to a doctor before you use any kind of medication. But the whole thing with Cole and him telling Callie that, he heard Rita calling his parents, let them know what was going on with him and everything, and they didn't come. And he thought that they would, especially over something like this, a medical thing. He had to go to the hospital. And obviously his parents don't care about him. And that made Callie reconsider her attitude at this home. And she gave them the phone that she had snuck in. So hopefully this is a step forward in the right direction for Callie. And she'll stop pushing the Fosters away. Lena and Steph and everybody. And maybe this will make her way back to them. Have them adopt her and everything. I don't know what's going to happen with her and Brandon. I don't know. I'm not sure. We also had Steph's father in this, and she is still holding a grudge against him for the fact that he doesn't approve of the relationship. He's never mean to Lena or the kids, he's very nice to them, and I think he really does care about them, but because of his beliefs, the way he grew up, he doesn't believe in same-sex marriages, and yeah, I think that's really shitty, especially when it involves your own children, but that's just the way he grew up, and okay, sorry about that. My husband woke up. So, anyway, as I was saying, I don't even remember what I was saying. But I agree with Lena that Steph was being just as close-minded about the intent behind her father's gift of the car as she believes him to be about her and Lena being a couple. So, but Steph didn't want to hear it. And, anyway, as we saw in the end, she did go to his house. I think she was going to talk to him like Lena was suggesting. And, he is dead. I don't know how long he's been that way. It looked like it's been a while. And I saw it coming. It's just, I was hoping I was wrong, I hope they were going to fix their relationship, but I don't know, just something in me felt like, she's going to walk in there, he's going to be dead, she's going to feel horrible about the way that she last talked to him, and it's just, I don't know, this is going to be really bad, guys. The next episode, I think I'm going to need tissues again. I needed tissues at the very end, and I'm prepared to have a whole roll of toilet paper over here. So, but I really enjoyed this episode a lot, actually, and I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. If you did, please give this video a like. If you have any suggestions on anything you would like me to react to, please leave that down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.